how many consecutive months of bad or cooling data should we be expecting for the Fed to actually look for here?
Yeah, there's a really important question. I think this week, at least, it did show quite a downside surprise on a number of different fronts. We also got ISM services, which is the service sector, that came in lower than expected. We also got ISM manufacturing, which was also lower than expected. Remember, when ISM is below 50, that is by definition that the economy is in a recession. And on both fronts, we have seen a deterioration where both the service sector and the manufacturing sector, which are the two sectors in the economy, have been slowing down. So the impressive thing in this number is still that the labor market is still doing okay. There's still a lot of anecdotes about companies that are looking for workers, but there's certainly also more and more anecdotes. If you look at the warn notices, which is basically companies have to pay in advance if they lay off workers, that's been picking up. We've also seen, as I mentioned, jobless claims picking up, meaning the weekly data of how many people apply for unemployment benefits. That's also been softening. And overall, combined with fewer job openings, combined with the slowdown we saw in this number here for non-farm payrolls being weaker over the last few months, it still points to an economy that's slowing down. And that's not surprising. The whole idea from the Fed side is to raise interest rates, to slow down consumption, slow down capex spending, and slow down hiring. So we should expect that process to continue. The only issue now is if we are adding on top of that a tightening in credit conditions, if it becomes harder to borrow money for your credit card or for buying a car or for building skyscrapers and buying factory equipment for companies, if those things slow down again over the next several months, we may run the risk that that slowdown could come a bit harder. And that means that therefore that the labor market could slow down faster.